Hello there, everyone. My name's Ayumu Kagami. Let's go talk to the clown.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
That's my question. What are these weird mirrors?
That's what we call an optical illusion, as I understand it. It's to do with the reflections of light on them.
I'm 100% sure that what I saw can't be explained by a reflection of light, because it was clown makeup.
Don't tell her what you might see if you're looking too long.
Uh-huh. No, we got plenty of questions. These, people.
Oh, you mean freaks? Oh, ain't they a scream? The one with the giant eyeball head is my favorite. Quite a nice fellow.
Uh-huh.
If you have any questions about the other two, feel free to ask. Personally, I wouldn't want to be telling the tales out of school, so this eyeball guy can't talk, that you can ask me about him.
Okay, tell me about him.
Well, not different much. He joined us about a year ago, maybe a little less.
Where'd he come from?
No idea. Weird, isn't it? You don't think fellas like that when you read all through the papers. No.
Well, yeah.
That sure is mysterious.
How'd he get like that?
Couldn't tell you.
I bet you've got a theory, at least.
Well, maybe he saw something no human fella should have ever seen.
Why is he locked to his chair?
Oh, you noticed that, did you? Real shame, that is. Fella's a bit unpredictable. He's a violent spell once in a while.
Gosh.
Don't tell you worried. I'm keeping an eye on him.
Okay, bye. Alright, let's see. Let's talk about... Wait, okay. People... Does he ever blink?
You mean wink? Nope, the eyelid's gotta toss a bucket of water on him every now and a while so it don't get too dry.
He does look a bit dry, now that you mention it.
Oh, yeah, it's getting about time for that. Excuse me for a minute.
Touch everything. Touch everything. Since the clown's distracted, you take the opportunity to get a closer look at the eggs. You notice two things about them. Firstly, they're too large to be chicken eggs. You have no idea what kind of eggs they are. Secondly, they've all been broken and have very meticulously glued back, and then very meticulously glued back together. They almost look like they've been reassembled after something hatched from them. You quickly step back as the guard clown returns. He gives you a fair amount of side eye, but didn't say anything. Oh, what does he bother them? Can you tell me about these eggs?
That's a traditional clown thing. There's a placard there next to them that explains the details.
Don't get too close, though. They're fragile. Okay. I want to make them go away again. What are these things in the jars?
That's what we call this business pickle pucks. They're it's a menagerie of strange and twisted creatures such as you've never seen before, like captured and preserved for our own display, for your entertainment and edification. That's what the boss says.
Are they real?
Yeah, as real as they come.
Okay. How's it hanging? Do you blink? The circus gig. That is the lump thing. I might not be able to actually look at that. Okay, I'm gonna leave and come back and see if I can make him water his eyeballs. What about these people? Does he ever blink? Alright, yeah, he left again. Awesome. You'll lean a little closer to inspect the jars, mostly contain malformed. Let's take a closer look. The pasty white face has been painted with little blue triangles over and under the eyes. The creature has a long, thin slash of a mouth as well, and the area around it has been painted with bright red lipstick. The black eyes flash red as they suddenly as things suddenly thrashes in its jars, spinning to face you and stretching its mouth open, revealing rows of yellow shark teeth. You stumble back with a cry of shock.
Yeah! Got you pretty good there, buddy.
Wait, what is this?
It ain't a real critter. It's made of rubber and clay and all parts and such. Got electromagnetic under the shelf to move its parts with.
He takes a little push button gizmo out of his pocket to show you.
Should have seen your face. It was just about to jump down your boots.
Alright. I think I'm done with that. I'm gonna have to myrtleize all of these clowns. So. It's till later. Wait, what? But I have a ticket. Oh, you know what? With everything being 30 here, I think this is probably somewhere I should have to come back to. Let's head to the next area. As you're riding along the dusty desert trail, you feel a change in the air. The air is thick with mystical bean energy. You orient your mind along the axis of the powerful magnetic bean field and follow it into a cave. A sign out front reads, "The Great Garbanzo Secret Hideout. Fellow bean wizards, welcome." You discover a new hideout. Let's check that next. I want to continue on my way, though. What's up, Gary? Howdy, Gary. Oh, wow, yikes! What's up, Gary? Weird feelings, a sensation of puzzling. From the direction coming. You discover the last West Pole. Am I forgetting anything else? Thanks for the reminder. Ow. Ouch.
Please be quiet.
Ouch. MD. He must have sleepwalked here. The guy stopped messing with his watch and started eating jelly beans. What you got there? Jelly beans?
Yeah.
Can I have one?
No.
Please.
No, get your own.
Where'd you get them?
A little way south here, from a fella named Roy Bean.
Thanks. This lady is still whistling to the beat of the band. Howdy, boss. Wait. What's a nerd voice?
Howdy, boss.
No, I just did that for the clown.
Howdy, boss.
Okay. Howdy, Smee stuck again?
Yep, got ourselves one hell of a canyon to get across, and no material for building a bridge. Bridge building.
Any ideas?
There's an old mine town up north called Brentwood. They opened a lumber camp after the mines dried up. If you could fix a deal with them to get the lumber we need, I can handle the engineering on our side.
Alright, where is it?
Of course, anything you can find to build a bridge is edified by me. It seems like simple stuff. Shut up, Kipper.
One of those pay telescopes at tourists. Alright, you pay the meat and look through the telescope at the big canyon. It sure is big. It'll take quite a bridge to get across that.
Yup.
Okay. Alright, cool. Let's check out the Roy Bean's house, because we might be able to just buy something right there. A shot rings out and you duck to avoid your hat being ruined. A skeleton is standing in the road ahead, arms akimbo, hands just over his holster, ready for another quick draw. Let's outfox him. You may not be aware of this, but although bone does not burn into ash as the way wood does, intense heat does cause quite a bit, cause it to get brittle. It's 4 speed. The skeleton draws his gun for a moment, and the momentum of the quick draw causes the entire hand to pop off at the wrist and sail through the air, and it'll plop at your feet. There, see? Told you. The skeleton runs away embarrassed. +4. Now we're getting into the big boy stuff. Oh yeah. What's this even hooked up to? Let's flush it and see. You've got Master of Flushing. Oh yes. Your toilet flushing muscles are in fantastic shape. Whoosh. Is that like actually a new skill? Oh my god, it is. That is freaking awesome. I love it. Roy must prefer to perform his morning ablution. Alright. You gussy up a bit. Roy Bean's House of Justice and Jones. Yeah, you have an exclamation point. Oh, a place for going. Gary is thinking of one. Really? What's that? A cactus, a biggest cactus ever seen, with goblins inside. Old granddad. Oh, that does sound interesting. Awesome. Oh, I am actually forgetting something. What's my pistol again? +1 moxie or +4 whole speed? I'm gonna go with 4 speed, because, well, it's also 13 to 17 damage, and all of these added together is actually more. It's 15 to X damage, 19 damage, but, you know, whatever. Shut up! Alright, let's go inside. This is a single bean. Spittoon! A Spittoon, nothing special about it. Investigate it. As soon as you get near the Spittoon, you can smell the overpoweringly sweet stench it exudes. Nauseatingly sweet, like a rotting corpse of a dead gummy bear. Look inside. Garnish rainbow colors swirl together in congealing psychedelic. Psychedelic madness. Is Roy using jelly beans as chewing tobacco? Yes. Yes, of course he is. Investigate further. We're talking about a bowl of jelly beans that have been sucked on, half chewed, and then spat into a brass bucket. Do you seriously want to put your hand in the swill of artificial coloring and thickened saliva? It'll probably never be clean again. Go for it. Look, I'm serious. You're about to permanently dye your hand with a swirling mishmash of all the worst colors in the spectrum. No one will ever have a tattoo that looks as gross or stupid. Give it to me. Yes. Well, I tried. Don't say I didn't warn you. You plunge your hand into the Spittoon and fish around for a while. Eventually, you pull a really disgusting pistol and a really disgusting hand to shoot with. 20 resistance on everything. Your hand has been permanently stained by the rainbow-colored contents of the nasty Spittoon. On the bright side, the hand will never suffer anything worse than that ever again. And deals stench damage instead of physical. +6 moxie! Damn, son! Yeah, dude, I want a befouled pistol. I want to steal what he has. Not for sale. This lack of jelly beans is not for sale. This lack of jelly beans is this lack of jelly beans. What's up, old man?
Howdy there, Pilgrim.
Wait, howdy there, Pilgrim. Or maybe...
Howdy there, Pilgrim. Name's Roy Bean.
Howdy, Roy. I'm Ayumu Kagami. What do you have here?
Well, when I first came up to these parts, I was about 2 things. Dispensing justice and dispensing jelly beans. I was the biggest name in bounty hunting and candy selling anyone ever heard of.
Gosh, what happened?
Oh, nothing particularly tragic. Got old is all. Hung up my pistol for good.
He points to the wall. Look. He's putting an empty hook on the wall over the Spittoon.
I still sell some jelly beans from time to time, partner. But they're out of fashion. This old place is just a jelly bean museum now.
Seems like the setup from was very accurate then.
How do you mean?
Well, if you aren't dispensing justice anymore, maybe you should just say museum.
Guess you got a point.
Ask about the jelly beans. For a jelly bean museum, I sure don't see many jelly beans.
Huh? Bunch of crooks and shady characters stole them. All 3 jars. Suppose they think I'm a sort of soft target. Now I'm retired.
Retired. Oh, that sucks. I hope you get them back. In a row. I got an achievement. What is in a row? Discover 37 map locations. That is very, very specific.
Well, now, partner, I certainly appreciate the assistance. Can't offer much in the way of reward, but I can tell you which way the first group of thieves went. If you happen out that direction, I tell you what.
I don't know why I yawn so much while I'm playing this game. It's probably because I'm reading constantly. There's a single yellow jelly bean in the case and a sign that says Paraguayan murder bee honey jelly bean, very rare, 6,000 meat. What kind of lunatic would pay 6,000 meat for a single jelly bean? Not this kind, that's for sure. Alright. Now we're gonna go up to the Garbanzo hut. I don't want to do the jelly beans just yet. This is a skeleton with a buffalo skull. Let's outfox him. So I'm pretty sure a human skeleton can't go around with a buffalo skull on top. I mean, the logical assumption is that such a skeleton would have a buffalo mind, and if it is a mind, if it has a mind at all, therefore it wouldn't know how to drive a two-legged skeleton. The skeleton pauses to consider this and tries to take a step forward. He falls in his face and shatters, bones bouncing everywhere. I love the way these work. Okay. A clump of yucca. Keep out. Don't tell me what to do. It's a revolting sofa. Search it. You got all-purpose beans. This is a bag filled with mixed beans, not in the sense that it contains some of every type of bean, but in the sense that every bean it contains is a mix of every type of bean. Can serve any purpose if you are a master chef. Most of the books are too fragile to touch, but there's one that looks in decent shape. Let's grab it. Beans Illustrated. Teaches you how to cook advanced bean dishes and make bean iron cookware. You don't have the foggiest idea how an oven works. It requires master cooker. Let's read it. We got master cookery. You are a perpetually good cook. Nice. Unfortunately, the book is so fragile that your close reading causes it to crumble to dust. Alright. Hold on. You sense a deposit of bean iron. Let's find it. We got bean iron nugget. Okay. What does this have? Requires more cookery. Character, bean cookery, master cookery. I have 96 experience. I want to get that leveled up. Let's forge some bean iron cookware. You contemplate your skills and the materials you have on hand. You could make something out of some bean iron. Stop. You could cook something simple. You gaze at the all-purpose beans and imagine what they can make. Let's not cook anything then. I want to make the bean cookware. Let's do it. A weapon is plus 5 mysticality, an offhand is plus 3 armor, and a lapel is plus 7 spell damage. That is crazy. Let's hold off. What do we have? Okay, a weapon. That is, I need inventory. A weapon for a lapel and an offhand. I think all of them are worthless. I like the small plushies. And I like the big plushies, are cute. I think I'm just gonna wait. Great Garbanzo's bed. Take a look under the pillow. You got some all-purpose beans. Okay. Now that I can actually... Bean iron cookware. Offhand is 3 armor. Lapel is plus 7 damage. I'll do it. It's 9 to 11. It's plus 5. Your contemplation. You contemplated your skills and material you have on hand. Unfortunately, you have no bean iron remaining. What? Oh, not all-purpose beans. Oh, shoot. Okay. Yeah. I could sharpen it. I think we'll just hold off. And by that, I mean I'll just... Oh my god, that is huge. We'll just equip it now. Because I don't shoot that often. And we just buffed up our Moxie. But I do cast spells all the time. So, gotta leave that on our map. That's very important. Now let's check out the jelly beans. Oh, wait. I don't know. I can't do the Wilhelm scream. A shirtless man in tight, stretchy pants charges at you out of nowhere. No more mushrooms! No more yogurt! No more exploring my inner consciousness while running in place! I'm gonna kill something! Kill it and eat it! Holy jeez. Let's outfox him. Thinking quickly, you dig a hole in the ground and cover it with sticks and leaves. Then a guy finally arrives. He was a long way away when you first saw him. He falls headfirst into the pit and knocks himself unconscious. Nice. I did also just get enough to increase our cooking. What's up, dudes? Yep, all our buffs are still active. You approach the bandit seated around the fire. The meanest looking one speaks up.
To know who you think you are, stranger, but you better turn yourself right around and head back the way you came, less'n you want to eat lead.
That's not very neighborly.
I need it! Take a hike, neighbor.
You fellows stole a jar of jelly beans from an old man, and I aim to have them back.
Oh, is that right? And just how you plan on doing that?
With words. Listen, fellas, you stole a jar of candy from an old man. This is such a small, petty, sad little crime. It barely even qualifies as a crime. If this ends up on a wanted poster, you're going to be the laughingstock of the criminal community. More importantly, what would your mothers think? I'm giving you a chance to turn away from the life of crime before it's too late. I suggest you take it, because I'm pretty sure this is not a life you're suited to. The bandit hangs their heads shamefully and shuffle away. Good. Missing beans! Grab them. Got mint jelly beans. Awesome. A filthy bedroll. Bandits' meager food supplies. They should have been robbing grocery stores. We got Vienna blood sausage for some extra muscle. Jellied escargots for some extra moxie, and some clove for some extra melee damage. A latch of ill-forgotten goods. Let's loot it. Got a lock, some hard soda for armor, a headband for more speed, and 20 Kurtz Fitz headband. This is a headband formerly worn by an exercise-obsessed lunatic. It has Kurtz Fitz TM printed so many times that it's that it's legible from every possible angle. We got some meat. Awesome. Pretty nice bedroll that must have stolen from a hiker or something. Goods. We got a needle. We got a sulfur match. And we got some meat. Awesome. Okay, well, let's map. I didn't want inventory. I wanted map. Let's go turn in the beans. Fort of Darkness. Continue to where we're headed. Let's give him some beans. Hey, man. Got your beans. Howdy, Ayumu. You recovered the jelly bean? Sure did. Well, I'll be thank you kindly. Ayumu, I wouldn't ask for the details, but I hope it's sufficiently grisly. Now, the second jar of jelly beans is stolen by a parcel of those weird goblin fellas. Couldn't understand a word they were saying, but it's where they go. Northwest towards Old Granddad. Let's check out, we got 300. Outfox in the level 5 is 1,000. Which is a lot. Plus 16 spell damage, plus 3 melee, armor regen. Let's do Master Cookery. And I don't attack one enemy at a time often. I'll increase my stomach capacity so I can keep boosting my stats. Actually, all of these will... Why is Gumption the cheapest one? Maybe Glamour? Because we'll get more meat? I don't know. I actually kind of don't like that it, like, discourages you from sleeping. It, kind of bugs me. Alright. Nah, we don't need the 7 HP. Yeah, if I go to bed, I'm gonna die. Let's see. I need 240 for those. I'm not gonna do that. It's only one enemy. It's awful. I think I'm just gonna not level anything up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just do a quick wander. We discovered Buffalo Pile. Continue back to where we were headed. Okay, I want to wander where I actually get, like, combat or something. Thank you. Alright, I'll give up. We're just gonna... We'll pick up in the next episode. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here. I do sincerely appreciate it. We'll be back in the next episode. Thank you, and have a fantastic night.